Hello guys, my name is Ravi Kumar. So in the previous lecture, we have segregated the questions and out of 16 chapters, what are the chapters we have to focus more and what are the questions that you have to focus more. And today is the first question. This is explain the formation of stationary waves in stretched string and hence deduce the laws of transverse wave. Very important question. So you have to focus. So before going to that, I'll explain you this with experimentally. So for that, I am taking this is the string. I am taking string. Okay. So this is the string. So when we are stretched string plucked perpendicularly, then vibrate transversely. Then the reflected wave travel in opposite to each other. So that with amplitude and frequency are same. So this is known as the stationary waves or standing waves. For example, if I am taking this is the wave. So if I am plucking right like this, then these transverse waves are producing now. So that are known as the stationary waves or standing waves. Okay. So this you need to write as a definition. And then the two transverse wave progressive waves are there now. That is one wave I am taking as the displacement, that is y1 is equals to a sin kx minus omega t and y2 is equals to a sin kx plus omega t. Okay. So these two I am adding with superposition principle. Okay. So that is superposition principle. We are adding these two. So that is y is equals to a sin kx minus omega t plus a sin kx plus omega t. A are there, I am taking common. Okay. So sin A minus B. So this kx I am taking it as A and this is B and this is A and this is B. Okay. So that is A minus B is nothing but sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. A plus B is nothing but sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay. So this I am substituting here, then we are getting that y is equals to 2A sin kx cos omega t. So we know the values, that is angular frequency omega is equals to 2 pi into frequency and k is equals to 2 pi by lambda and time period is equals to 1 by frequency. These three relations already we know. So these expressions I am substituting here, that is 2a sin 2 pi by lambda. In place of k I am substituting 2 pi by lambda into x and cos of 2 pi f into t. F into t is nothing but 1. Sin 2 pi value 1. Okay. So that is cos 2 pi value. Cos 2 pi value. Cos 2 pi value is 1. So this value becomes 1 and this value as it is. So this is known as y is equals to 2a sin 2 pi by lambda into x is known as the resultant wave displacement. So this is the expression. So by using this expression, we are forming the nodes and antinodes. Nodes and antinodes. This only he has, that is the formation of stationary waves in a stretched string. If we are plucking, then we are forming the stationary waves in a stretched string. Okay. So that is when x is equals to 0, lambda by 2, 2 lambda by 2, 3 lambda by 2, so on, 4 lambda by 2, 5 lambda by 2. Then if you are substituting these all values here in place of x, if sin x is equals to 0, sin 0, totally 0. If lambda by 2 we are substituting, then sin pi value 0. So if you are substituting all the values here, then you are getting y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0. So if you are getting y is equals to 0, then the amplitude is minimum 0. Then you are forming nodes. Nodes are nothing but these are the middle points. Every point is 0. Exactly on the axis means 0 only. So that are nodes formation. If you are taking lambda by 4, 3 lambda by 4, 5 lambda by 4, these all values if you are substituting here, then lambda by 4 is nothing but pi by 2. Pi by 2 is nothing but 1. Sin pi by 2, sin 90, 1. So that is y is equals to 2a. 2a is nothing but that is maximum amplitude. Maximum amplitude means this is only the maximum. No? Here maximum, here maximum, here maximum, here maximum. So these are the antinodes. Okay, so this is the formation of stationary waves in stretched string. Now we need to derive law of transverse wave. Law of transverse wave, for that I am taking the tension in the string. So if you are plucking, if you are stretching and if you are plucking, then tension will develop in the string. So that tension that means fixed at perpendicular to the plucked perpendicular. That means plucked perpendicular to the tension. Then that tension is equals to 2 into kinetic energy. 2 into kinetic energy. So this is from mechanics. Okay. So that is tension is equals to 2 into 1 by 2 of mv square. 2 gets cancelled here. So that is T is equals to mv square. V is equals to this m I am bringing this side. This m I am bringing this side, that is T by m under root of T by m. Okay. So here V is equals to T by m, but for small length we are taking, no? If we are stretching, then for small length only we are taking. That small length is nothing but mass per unit length is nothing but linear density. Linear density. That linear density we are taking. So V is equals to F lambda. We know this expression. That I am substituting here. That is under root of T by mu. So F is equals to this lambda is multiplying here. If you take this side, then division. That is T by mu. Okay. So that is lambda is equals to 2L. If you know that this is the L value, and here is exactly lambda by 2. L lambda by 2 both are equal. So that is lambda is equals to 2L. This I am substituting here. Then the three laws are: F is inversely proportional to L, frequency is inversely proportional to length of the string. Okay, you have to write that. Okay, frequency is inversely proportional to length of the string, and frequency is directly proportional to square root of tension, and frequency is inversely proportional to square root of linear density. This all you need to write. And then we are going further, that is problem. This is the end of our question. Okay, next we are moving forward to the problem, that is a steel wire of 0.72 meters long has a mass of this, and under the tension also is given. Okay, what is the speed is asking. So speed expression, you know, V is equals to under root T by m, T by mu. Okay, so these values you know already, then you have to substitute. Okay, so this is easy procedure. Length is given, mass is given, mass per length you get mu value, and tension is given, tension by mu you will be getting 93, approximately 93 meter per second is the correct answer. I hope you understood this question, and next question will be closed pipe. Have a nice day. Bye then.